Welcome to another episode of Vice Tribe, where we teach, reach, inspire, bridge, and empower the community here on WTTR Radio. I'm your host, Hefe JP. I'm here Saturdays 5 to 7. Thank you for tuning in to Vibe with Vice Tribe. Today we got a special guest with us today. We got recording artist Tyree. He's also a podcast host. He's a part of a web series, I think. And he's also a multi-entrepreneur. He has a lot of things in the pipeline going on. How you doing today, Tyree? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Your weekend going pretty good? Everything?
It's going smooth. You know, today's a busy day, but we're gonna make it work.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so we got him in the building today. We're gonna get into his new EP that just dropped at the beginning of the month, and his single "Sex as a Weapon."
Yes.
That I had the pleasure of listening to. It was a nice listen. We're also going to play some of that later in the episode today as well. And then we're going to talk about some of his business. And in the second half, we're going to talk about vices. So we might get into a little bit of sex talk and talk about food. So two big things that kind of can go hand in hand, sex and food. So, All right, now, so we just heard "Sex as a Weapon" by yours truly, Tyree.
That's me.
That was a wonderful song. All right, so let's start with your music career. How did you get into music, and how did we get to where we are now?
Okay, so honestly, I'm not new to it, but I'm new to it because like we've been singing and stuff as a kid. Me and my brother, our whole life. But I kind of stopped and I let him like have that because, you know, but I do still have this creative side to me, so I decided to, you know, not only do it in my businesses, but I wanted to get back to writing or whatever. And I was like, maybe I should try to do a song or whatever, see how it goes or whatever, just to see if I still got it. So I wrote a song and it sounded good. I had the urge to record it. I went and put it out. I think that was, my first song was Revenge Plot. And it just went from there. Like I had these moments where I'm like, I gotta write something. I'm listening to a beat and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. And most of the time I'm in the bathroom, like about to take a shower or something, and and then like I'm listening to music and it happens. So I'm not really doing it to be famous or nothing, but I'm just doing it as like a way to express myself.
Okay, and that's like a hobby and just like be creative and just that's what's up. All right, so the EP is called Mixed Feelings.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what was the inspiration behind Mixed Feelings?
Mixed feelings basically is like, because one minute you feeling one way, then another minute you feeling something totally different. Okay. It's like kind of, you know, you're confused in a way.
Okay.
So like the setup of the songs, it starts out as like, the situation is probably like just sex, but then you fall into it. It becomes something more. Then you get to anything for you. You're willing to do anything for this person. Then next thing you know, you're at Revenge Plot, and it's like, I'm gonna make you cry.
Okay. That's what's up. Okay, so let's start with this single "Sex as a Weapon." So we've all been in a position where we use sex as a weapon. Mm-hmm. So in this particular instance, you're using sex as a weapon to keep that person in the relationship,
right? And
to keep them in a relationship, to work on yourself or to like get past your faults in it.
To accept my mistakes. So, which is very toxic, by the way.
I have to agree with that one.
Very toxic. So like in the song I talk about like, you know, doing stuff over and over again, and the only way I can apologize is to give what I know is good. And that's the sex. And then, I mean, people are gonna do what you allow them to do at the end of the day. And if you allow my sex to be what keeps you, then of course I'm gonna use that to my advantage. So that's basically what the song is saying. Like, I'm gonna use sex to make you forgive me.
Okay, right. That's what I got out of it. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, and then Put It Down. So Put It Down is just give me your everyday, like, we about to get it in, we about to have sex wherever we in a car, wherever we about to get it in, like.
Put It Down is actually about car sex.
Okay.
Specifically on the interstate.
Okay.
I've never done it on the interstate.
Okay.
But who hasn't done it in the car or whatever? But
right.
yeah.
Right.
speeding past me. They don't know what's happening.
Right. I think it'll be kind of hard. At least for me, I think it'll be hard to have the actual physical, but I think you can definitely get the oral part of it in there in the car.
See, who can't do the physical?
While the car is moving?
No, we parked.
Oh, y'all parked.
Yeah.
Okay. In that regard, yeah, you can definitely get it in. Okay. And then anything for you?
Anything for you. Anything for you is about, like, basically trying to tell the person, like, I'm here, I'm willing to do anything to have you, like, take a chance. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Like.
Right. Like you're in that beginning stage, so like I feel like anything for you is like the start. You meet the person and put it down as like y'all in the honeymoon phase, and then sex. Maybe switch it up. I'll say switch it up. So then switch it up. It's like because you
switch up my playlist.
The playlist, and you're referring to playlist as a person. I kind of got
yes. So switch up my playlist is more of like I'm feeling like I'm not getting what I deserve out of any particular situation, where it be friendship or relationship. So I got to make some changes. Like this is no good for me. I got to change.
Right.
So yeah.
And then I say from there we get to maybe sex as a weapon, or I'm trying to put this in a storyline. So I feel like it could be sex as a weapon, or maybe revenge plot then sex as a weapon. Because revenge plot, let's talk about revenge plot.
Revenge plot, that is a song about revenge. Somebody hurt you, and it's like you thought everything was good, it was one way in this relationship, and then they hurt you, and basically you want them to feel the same thing that they put you through.
Right.
So, but also in the song I also say, like, I don't really have to hurt you, you're gonna hurt yourself at the end of the day. So like you basically praying for karma.
Right.
Okay.
I definitely enjoyed the EP. We heard Sex as a Weapon. I got a few more off the EP coming up later in the show. So we'll definitely get to hear more of that, those of you that are out there listening. All right, so let's talk about this web reality series you have going on. What's it called?
So I'm currently filming my own reality show. It's called Traces.
Okay.
So Traces of Tyree, which eventually it will be a franchise of traces of different people. But for now, it's just me, and it's basically to help people get to know who I am, you know, more so on a deeper level than social media or, you know, what they may have seen when they've probably seen me out, you know, because there's definitely layers to me. Like, I'm talented, I'm a really good friend. If I had a boyfriend, I'd be a really good boyfriend.
Okay. That's what's up.
Family member. Okay. You know, everybody typically loves me. I don't really have too many problems with other people. It's usually people that don't really know me or have like personal issues.
Right, misconceptions
as
well. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Yes. All right. So we just got through listening to Revenge Plot by Tyree. All right. We talked about that a little while ago. You know how we all get in those relationships and we gotta, well, I'm not gonna say all, but some of us like to seek revenge here and there.
Toxic.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Toxicity at its finest, for sure.
Let that hurt go.
All right, so next. All right, so Video on Demand Network. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so coming soon. It's in the works. I have a video on demand network called the Matt Network, where I will basically present a platform where influencers, content creators, independent filmmakers can bring their content to our network and monetize off of it. So it's not like a closed network as like Netflix would be in, you know, they only post really their stuff or stuff from major filmmakers and stuff. So you'll get a chance to, you know, quality work, of course, put on a platform of, you know, 600 million viewers. Not saying that the network is going to get all those viewers, but we're going to get a good majority of them.
Right.
And it's going to be a mix of original content from the Matt Network and influencer and independent filmmaker content. So it's going to be very interesting, and I think people will love it.
Okay. Definitely looking forward to seeing that. I know a lot of people is going to definitely benefit from that. A lot of independent people out there
Yeah.
with their own content. Okay. So you have a lounge in the works as well.
Yes.
Okay.
How do you know about that?
I do a little research here and there. I'm good at my job, or at least I try to be.
Yes, I'm trying to open up a hookah lounge.
Okay.
A hookah lounge and dessert bar.
Oh, okay.
So you mix the smoky with the sweet. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's cheap.
Okay. I like that. Hey, look, you already got your tag slogan. Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be a vibe. So I'm looking up locations, and working on getting more money because I want it to be like top tier. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it right. So yeah, it's gonna be lit. People are gonna love it. It's gonna be. Everybody already know I make my own like cocktails and stuff. So I'm gonna have some stuff that don't nobody else have.
Okay. I definitely want to get into that a little bit later.
Okay.
Well, maybe I might skip over something. So the lounge. So you said you're looking up locations. So do you have an ideal area that you're looking into?
Right now, I'm a little bit open, but not really.
Okay.
I like. I kind of want to stay in the city limits, but I know it's a little bit congested with all the other restaurants and everything. So I'm willing to like travel and do maybe Decatur or Camp Creek area. It's nice for new spots. So we'll see. Whatever, because it's more of the layout of the building and what it comes with that I'm really looking for.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Okay, so with the lounge, so you said you make your own drinks and desserts. So Bartender Baes and Boozy Confections.
Yes. So both of those are my two alcohol-infused brands. Well, Bartender Baes is more of a service.
Okay.
That's I send bartenders out to different events. The event of your choice. If you got a wedding, birthday party, you need a bartender, bartenderbaes.com.
Okay.
Or at Bartender Baes on all social media. Yeah, you can get a bartender to come in theme or whatever. Everybody's licensed and insured under Bartender Baes, of course. And Boozy Confections, that is basically I infuse alcohol into ice cream and gelato.
Okay, so you didn't bring me nothing to taste.
I'm so sorry. I got you. Don't bring you something.
I was joking, but I know ice cream is kind of hard to keep, but it do sound good. I love some ice cream.
I recently made a vanilla bean cheesecake with a strawberry cheesecake ice cream. Okay. With a alcohol infused strawberry glaze.
Huh.
So it's real good.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna put y'all on to some things.
That's what's up. So is Bartender Baes, is it male or female?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's both. I have male and female bartenders. You take your pick. You make your preference.
Okay.
And we'll accommodate.
Okay, that's what's up. Because when I hear Baes, it makes me think of like men. So it's good that you can get a man or a woman.
Believe it or not, when I first started it, the men thought it was for women.
Okay.
Because of the Baes.
Okay.
So I guess it's subjective on who hears it. But yeah, it's men and women.
Okay. Then where can they get your Boozy Confections? Is that through your Bartender Baes? Do you serve special cocktails that way, or how do they?
So if they want a specialty cocktail for their event, either they can set it up with me or their particular bartender that they're set up with. But as far as like Boozy Confections, it's now its own brand. BoozyConfections.com is the website. Okay. However, right now we're not doing any sales because trying to find another location and everything. It's been kind of rough with that, considering like real estate agents do not reply to emails.
Really? Okay.
They don't. For some reason, I even had my own realtor send other realtors emails and they have not responded. I guess they don't want to move these buildings.
That's crazy. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. And then one more thing. What about Oasis Valet Trash?
That is my valet trash company. So that's kind of still in the works. Well, it's not in the works. It's ready to go. I just haven't put any footing behind it, really. Okay. That's really the only thing to procure contracts. So yeah. You know a lot.
I told you I do my research.
Yes. I started Oasis Valet Trash, I want to say, in 2018. And we do, valet trash services, but also move in, move out cleanings, commercial cleaning, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay.
You good.
Okay. 'Cause you got a lot. And then you got the podcast that you just started.
Absolutely. Are we on speaker? The first episode is actually out now. It's titled Double Standards. So
Okay.
go ahead and check that out on Spotify, Amazon, wherever.
Okay.
It's me plus 3. We have the Awkward Socialite on social media, Chef Marzi, and King Prince.
Okay.
So
Next part of the show. So Vice is the fun part. Now we get into the real fun personal side. So you're interested in food.
I do like food.
So you're a foodie. So all right. So being a foodie, do you like to go out to restaurants? Do you cook? Is it a combination of both?
It's a combination of both. I like to eat out. Actually, I eat out a lot more lately
Because you're so busy.
than normal. Yeah, but I'm a really good cook. Like I go in the kitchen. My stuff ain't really on my page no more because my page is so uniform. But yeah, like I can make whatever.
What's your favorite dish?
Oh, I knew you was gonna ask me that. So my favorite food is shrimp.
Okay.
I make a bomb shrimp scampi.
Okay.
So yeah, and I like to cook fresh everything.
Okay.
So from scratch, throwing my little white wine. If I got some Chardonnay.
That's what you're supposed to put in shrimp scampi. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's good. You like to make things from scratch. So do you also like going to the farmer's market and getting your seafood fresh that way, or you it just depends on timing?
Yeah, it just depends on timing. Like I've been to the farmer's market and I end up spending like so much money in there because I'd be like, oh, let me get this. Then the seasoning looks so different when it's like in them packets like that.
Or them little tubs. Yeah.
Versus like buying it in a little canister. But yeah, like I mostly go to Publix because it's right next to my apartment.
That's what's up. Okay, so it sounds like you like to go grocery shopping too. So it's like it's fun for you in that experience. That's how it is for me. I like to cook and stuff too.
What's your favorite dish?
One of my favorite dishes is eggplant parmesan.
Okay.
And I also like to make a lot of things from scratch. See, me myself, I'm more like pescatarian.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really eat. I only eat seafood. I don't eat no other meats.
Right.
So do you eat all meats or?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I eat all meat, but not really. Though. I try to.
I think I know where you was going with that one.
I try to not do so much red meat,
Okay.
so I do a lot of chicken or seafood.
Okay.
But yeah, I ain't scared of no meat.
That's what's up. So what's your favorite meal of the day? Is it breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Definitely dinner, because I don't have appetite when I first wake up.
Okay.
Even though they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, I can't eat when I get up.
Okay.
Like I feel like I'll wait. And a lot of the time I actually get up late in the afternoon anyway, so breakfast be gone.
Okay. Breakfast is definitely mine. Favorite meal of the day. What about your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant.
And they could be. Let's do Atlanta and then let's do the whole U.S. If you got another restaurant you like that's not in Atlanta.
Okay. Let's say Bahama Breeze.
Really?
I love Bahama Breeze.
Okay. I wouldn't have guessed that, but okay.
You wouldn't?
No.
I'm a real simple person, actually. I'm not really as high maintenance as I might come off a lot of time.
Okay.
But I love Bahama Breeze because I love to get they drink in a pineapple.
Okay.
And they paella is really good. And my favorite restaurant over the U.S. that I've been to, I would have to say Burger King. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I've been to so many places.
Or let's start maybe your favorite place to travel, and then maybe that'll help. Do you have a favorite place to travel?
So far, I've only been a few places. That's here, Texas, D.C., and New Orleans.
And they all got some good food spots.
You know what? No. I'm very shocked that I did not have any good food in New Orleans.
Really?
I haven't tasted anything that like people be like, oh, the gumbo there is so good. I make better gumbo than that.
Wow.
they be giving me gravy.
That's crazy. I've been to this one restaurant. I can't think of the name. It was a good seafood spot, but the one place that me and my friend go to every time we even pass through New Orleans is this place called Manchew's. And their food is so good. It's not like a sit down, it's more like a to go spot, but they line be wrapped around the corner. Like their food is so good. But that's shocking. So next you got to make that to find you a good spot to go to when you go to New Orleans.
I do got another place, Slutty Vegan.
Okay.
I love Slutty. I'm not even a burger type of person, but I can eat a Slutty Vegan burger. Like,
okay, don't matter which one, or what's your favorite burger that they have?
I get?
And see, I've only been there once.
I've been there once too, but the customer service and everything was so good. I'll go back.
Yeah, and they're popping up locations all over, so that's good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep you to that restaurant question. So we'll work on that.
I'm gonna think about that.
You said Bahama Breeze. Bahama Breeze sounds good. I've been there once myself, and it sounds like you're more into the drinks.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
So I got to think about the food because I done ate so many places. It's like, which place is my favorite? Oh, Louisiana Bistro.
Okay, they're good too. I've been there before too. Okay. I think I've had their seafood etouffee or something like that. It's pretty good. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, and they got good customer service. They come fast. Drinks are good. I think I had like a couple. No, I was drinking shots too then, so that's why I was drunk.
Okay.
But yeah.
Are you a snack type of person? Do you eat like a lot of candy, chips?
Yep. And you know what the crazy thing is? When I was growing up, every time I went to the dentist, I never had a cavity.
Okay, that's good.
And I don't know why, but I was the one that was always eating candy. Everybody else had a mouthful of cavities.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a snacker. I like just nibble on stuff throughout the day. And, sometimes I just be bored, really. That's when I really cook. It's like, I'll be like, what am I going to make tonight? And I go to thinking of different stuff that I could mix together. Some stuff, I don't even have a name for it. I done created all kinds of sauces.
Okay.
I probably should be selling that stuff now that I think about it. But that'll be another
business
time.
adventure. Yeah, I see it coming.
I said I wanted to have my own seasoning line.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. So what's your favorite candy? And your favorite chip? Your favorite type of chips?
My favorite type of chip, I'm going to say salt and vinegar.
Okay. That's one of mine too. I say it's between that and Doritos, but love good salt and vinegar.
Yeah. Now I can do the spicy salsa or the salsa whatever.
Verde?
I mean, I love me some chocolate too. I do a Reese's or anything with nuts.
Okay. That's what's up. All right. Anything else regards to food you want to talk about?
Anything else you have to ask?
Do you like food in the bedroom?
Absolutely. So I personally have never eaten food off anybody. Have I? I've gotten it ate off me, like syrup. Okay. And whipped cream. But I don't think I've ever eaten it off nobody. But food is fun. Like in the bedroom, out the bedroom. Yeah, like I'm with it.
Right. Okay. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Keep it locked here on Vice Tribe here on WTTR Radio. We'll be back in a little bit with more conversation with Tyree. We're going to get into a little bit of sex talk, and then we're going to talk about men for a little bit. All right?
I've gotten it ate off me, like syrup.
Okay.
And whipped cream. But I don't think I've ever eaten it off nobody. But food is fun. Like in the bedroom, out the bedroom. Yeah, like I'm with it.
Right.
That's one like you can get beat and everything.
It's so many different
It's layers.
It's so many layers.
So I've been slapped or whatever. I've had some things done to me, but I'm not against it.
Okay.
So I'm like open to trying it, but just like with the right person. I ain't finna just let anybody tie me up. And just because I'm scared of that.
Okay. Have you ever taken a BDSM quiz?
I have, but I don't really remember my results.
Okay. I just got asked for the first time a couple of days ago, and I was a little shocked, by the results. Some of it I kind of knew, but I think I was more shocked how it compared to the person I was taking it with. And it just kind of.
What did it say?
If for them or me or
for
just,
you.
For me, my number one was I'm a switch. So, what I got out of it is pretty much I could switch from being dom to submissive.
Oh, okay.
I don't like one person to be all the way in control, and I don't like to You know, sometimes I like to be in control. So that's what I got. And then there's a part on there that says, it talks about monogamy. It just being like having sex in front of people, around people, with other people. And mine was real low in those categories, which I kind of knew.
Because you're shy.
No, shy. I'm just more of a monogamous type of person. Like I just want one partner. I'm not really into like sharing my partner, and I can get a little jealous. But you might want to retake it.
I need to. You got to send me the one that you took, because I think it's a bunch of different ones. They be asking all kinds of questions. I think my quiz, it gave me probably an unexpected answer. But that was because I didn't know how to answer the questions that they was asking me, because I was like, what does that mean?
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, I'll definitely send you the link. But yeah, I said I'm gonna start giving that out to people. Once I get to a certain aspect with them, before we get to that sexual part, I want to see how they do over there. And it's a good conversation topic. Just like outside of like your love languages and your personality test, like all those little things that can spark this, I think, good conversation. Yeah,
because I want to try getting blindfolded. They say your senses are heightened when you're blindfolded, so that would be interesting.
Yeah, I'm more into the blindfolding than the chained up and stuff. I don't know how I really feel about that.
I don't know. I think I kind of want the whole shebang, but I just want to do it with the right person. You just can't let a stranger tie you up, because then you probably won't get untied.
You might get robbed at that point.
Okay, I need to know your name so I can call the police after you done beating me.
Right. I need to have some type of tracking device to get to you. Okay, so are you like the relationship oriented type person?
Yes.
Okay, so you're more sexual in a relationship.
I mean, I'm sexual in and out of a relationship, but I would say it might be intensified in a relationship.
Okay, you're willing to explore different things, like you were saying with the whole BDSM. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just, you think it's good. Single. Cuff me.
Okay. So, what do you like sexually? Like, how do you categorize yourself sexually?
Honestly,
because I don't know if you want to talk about your
position.
Yeah, your position, or just your sexuality in general.
Yeah, so like for me, it really doesn't. It's just the vibe, honestly. Like I like to say verse bottom, if anything, but like I've definitely been very much verse. I've definitely been all bottom. I've been top. In the situation, but it's just. Let me tell you a secret.
By all means.
So now I'm strictly dickly. Don't get me wrong, but it seems like every time I go back home and like they trick me into some bisexual kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
They all from Florida, 10 Florida, by the way. They trick me into some bisexual stuff. It'd be like a dude like, come chill with us. You know, it's just we just having a little party or whatever, or come chill with me. I'm just over here drinking or whatever. Then I get there, and it's him with his homeboy wife and his homeboy, and they want to do some. I'm like, what? And then I come. By the time I'm in, I want to be like, oh no, this ain't for me, and then I ruin the mood. So I kind of be like, let me just get a drink and. It happened twice.
Okay.
It ain't gonna happen no more. It ain't gonna happen no more.
Okay.
I learned my lesson the second time.
Okay. I've had a threesome myself with a female. I'd say at an early age. I was like 19, I think.
Yeah.
And that was like the last time that I had intercourse with a female.
And it's funny that I'm getting gooped in my 30s. That's crazy.
I mean, that just lets you know that you're still out there having fun and enjoying yourself, and that you're not boring. So you don't want to get to be like boring in the bedroom.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm a good time.
That's what's up. And then I think me with being a switch too, because I say I'm more verse. I used to say I was, at least when I was younger, I was more of a bottom, verse bottom, and then like now I'm like I say I'm verse, because it just depends on the chemistry with the other person.
Right.
Like it doesn't matter, as long as I'm feeling that person, it can happen. So okay. So sex. So when's the last time, do you like to have the sex talk with your partner up front? Do y'all talk about like Do y'all talk about positions? Do y'all talk about statuses as far as testing and stuff like that? Are you the type to do that up front?
So yeah, I generally like to have that conversation up front.
Okay.
I can't say that it always happens up front, but I generally like to, so we have an expectation of what boundaries are.
Okay.
You know, and I think it's important for you to just know what's going on in a situation that you're getting yourself into. You know, you don't want to find out later, like say if y'all not having sex for 3 months, but y'all never had the sex talk. Now y'all get into a place where it's time for sex and y'all not compatible. It's a whole bunch of wasted time.
Right.
So
you can get yourself in trouble.
Like, oh, I thought you were this. Well, I'm this.
Right.
So what we doing?
Right.
So yeah, I don't want to have that kind of experience. I like to have like talks like that up front and know what's going on. But you know, it's easy when you're using the dating app or, you know, because generally people would put that stuff on their profile.
True.
Versus like meeting them out in public and you see them as one way, but then in the bedroom they're a different way.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. So in regards to men, so are you dating at the moment?
I am.
With your busy life and schedule?
You know, you make time for what you want.
That's true. You have to.
So,
you have to.
Yeah.
And that's a very important part of your life, so it should be.
And I need to be touched. But yeah, I'm dating. I ain't really like in no like serious situation right now. But you know, who knows? I might walk outside and a relationship might hit me.
Right.
I don't know.
So do you have good interactions with men? Like, do you feel like you meet a lot of guys that have a good potential that you like, or do you meet like a lot of trash type of guys that just don't be offering nothing that you're buying, you're selling?
Right. I definitely feel like I meet guys with a lot of potential and good guys. Yeah, I don't really have nothing to say about a lot of the guys. It's just that when I do meet them, for whatever reason, we don't never really be on the same page.
Okay.
Like they'll tell me one thing, but then they'll be feeling another. It's like the communication aspect is just what be off.
Do you feel like that's just being in Atlanta, or how do you feel like the guys are from?
I feel like it's universal.
Universal because of social media, maybe. And then the pool of like
because of their mama and daddy.
Okay, just how
they were raised, right?
Okay.
No, you know, people go through different things, and sometimes they just closed off because of, you know, past situations that they haven't let go or whatever. Actually, we talk about stuff like this on the podcast.
Okay.
But so it just, I guess you just got to know that person's story,
right.
But they also have to be willing to share that with you. So in my case, they haven't told me.
Okay.
And it just, you know, I know what I'm worth and I know what I want. So like when I start seeing the signs, like I'll give it a chance. But when I start seeing that I'm not getting what I want out of the situation, I'll move on. Like it's no problem for me.
Okay. So back to you saying how they were raised. So were you raised from love or survival?
Survival.
Okay. So
that was an easy one, actually.
Do you feel like you gravitate more as people that were raised similar to survival, or more people that was raised in a love aspect?
Honestly, I really don't know, like right off. But in my experience, I've definitely had people who were raised in a love environment, like, and some even with both parents, but they don't operate that way.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's more of like an experience thing, like life experiences made them this way, or they're acting off of, you know, just rebellion.
Right. Because I feel, at least I see that a lot too, is like people that came from a 2-parent home, they are nothing like that in their life, or portrayed to be nothing like that in their life. And then me myself, I was raised in a single parent home, and then I'm just a family oriented person. Like I want marriage and kids and the whole shebang. So, and
I didn't have that wholesome home, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I want. Like, and I guess that's why I want it, because I didn't have it. But I definitely came from love. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, my mom, my grandma, you know, my family loves me. But when I'm talking about like the love and about having the mom and dad in the same home, they being married and teaching you certain values and stuff, like I didn't have that. But not having that, it showed me what I did want
Okay.
and what I kind of needed, and that I can give to somebody else,
Okay.
my kids, whatever.
Okay. When it comes to dating and men, are you more passive or aggressive? Or at least in the beginning dating stage, maybe.
You know, I've been told I'm aggressive, but I don't feel that I am.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a balance of it all. Like, because I've been in situations where it's like, I'm gonna give this is a really like lame example, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, I've been in a situation where somebody would ask me out, but then when it comes time for the bill, like, they don't jump for it. So I'm just like, let me just,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So that I take control in situations where I feel like control is not being taken. Yeah, I'm definitely a mix of it.
Okay.
Of, passive and aggressive.
Okay, cool. All right. Keep it locked here on Vice Tracker on WTTR Radio. We'll be back, and we're coming to the end of the show, so we'll wrap it up, and until next time. But we'll be back in 1 second.
All right. Oh, that was all the questions.
It's been a wonderful show with your boy Tyree.
It's me.
We definitely had a wonderful conversation. I enjoyed talking about your EP, learning about all your businesses that's in the pipeline, Boozy Confections, your Bartender Baes, your network that you got coming out, your podcast. You definitely doing a lot. So let's tell the people where they can find you and just give them all your social handles and everything.
So you can find me on social media. Well, yeah, pretty much all social media. It's XO Tyree. There may be variations of it, but there's only one. XO Tyree on Instagram. That's my main. That's where I'm mostly on. And you can follow all my pages from my bio. And I want to thank you so much for having me. It was a good time. I really enjoyed it.
It's been a pleasure. I would love to have you back at some point when you drop us some music. You got some more that you want to talk about.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely open to being a guest on your podcast.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be talking definitely in the future.
Thank you so much.
All right. It's been a pleasure. All right. And you know where to find us. Vice_Tribe_ATL on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Vice Tribe on YouTube. You can get us at vicetribeatl@gmail.com for business and bookings. If you want to come, shed light on your business, your music, you got something coming out, we would love to have you talk about it. You can find us at Vice Tribe ATL on TikTok as well. Our Patreon is coming, still working on that. I definitely want to have some merch and stuff coming, so definitely working on that. Follow, like, subscribe, share, and retweet. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Vice Tribe here on WTTR Radio. Until next time.
Ciao.